Hey y'all, it's DJ from Minimize and Mobilize. Today we're going to be taking a look at FV Warren Air Force Base FamCamp, located in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Let's giddy up. Alright, let's take a look at the installation. FV Warren is located in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and it is right off of Interstate 25. There are three primary gates that you can get onto the installation. The ones that RVers are going to be concerned with are gates number 2, which is off Missile Drive, and gate number 5, which is off Central Avenue. Both of these gates are RV friendly, any size of rig that you have, and one of these two gates will be your 24/7 gate. Gate number 1 is not RV friendly, and currently that gate is only open Monday through Friday from 0600 to 1800. So again, the two gates that you're going to want to be concerned with are gates number 2 and gates number 5. Currently, gate number 5 is the 24/7 gate. I highly recommend that before you plan your trip out to FV Warren FamCamp, that you call either the Visitor Control Center, the Wing Command Post, or the Base Defense Operations Center, and ask them which gate is the 24/7 gate at that time. This will help you immensely. So if you enter gate 5, you're going to drive all the way around that road to the backside, and you're going to take a left into FamCamp. As you can see, it's a gravel road, very wide. I have seen reviews with people saying that it is very washboarded, if you will. With all the snow and the rain that they do get here, they use plows and they do plow the roads off, so I can see it get it washboarded every now and then. However, I've driven it hundreds of times and I've never really had an issue of it, thinking that the wheels are going to fall off. But as you can see on this day, it had snowed the day before, so the gravel road is kind of wet. However, again, not a big deal. When you are driving in, it's, I don't know, probably not a half mile, a little less than half a mile. Those trees have no issue with clearance. Once you take this right, the small bridge, just make sure you swing out right. I've came close to hitting that with the tail end of my 41-foot fifth wheel before. However, it was because I wasn't paying attention, not because it won't fit. This small bridge here is not an issue. Depending on where you're staying, some people actually go right here, which I did. There's plenty of room to pull off on the sides here. Up here on the right hand side, you can see there's going to be a wide open field that you can pull over there, and you can actually walk over to the office from here. It's not that far. I'm actually going to drive up to the office in this video, but a lot of folks will pull over right here to the right and park their rig and then just walk over to the office to find out where your spot's at. That Class A right there is in one of the pull-through locations. I'll show that more in detail later on in this video. But if you're just driving to the office in your vehicle without a rig attached, this would be the way to go. I do not recommend pulling up there with your vehicle attached, because it does this turn right up here. That's actually the office on your right hand side. You'd have to take a left to loop back around. And it looks pretty open right now, but sometimes there's cars that are poking out from that last spot right there. But right here, welcome to the office. Now, if you come in through gate 2, which is Missile Drive, you're going to take a right instead of a left. So you'll take that same long road, that gravel road down there, and you're going to end up right back at the office where we're at. All right, here we are outside of the office. The restrooms are also located in this building on the right-hand side there. You have a male restroom and a female restroom, and you also have a laundry room inside, along with an ice maker. So with that, let's go ahead and take a further look inside. All right, walking in the office, to the right-hand side is where the employees sit. That's where you'll actually check in. Once you enter here, they've got a small table there and TV. If you walk back over to the side and you don't know where your site's at, they do have a large site map there so you can find your location. And there's also a dumpster located directly across the street. There's also another dumpster located on the other side of the park. As you walk into the laundry room here, they've got a microwave, a Keurig, and an ice maker. It's really nice to have that ice maker there that you can fill your coolers up or come grab you a cup of ice. They've got a basin sink there that you can do your dishes in. And they do have 4 washers and 4 dryers. One is currently out of order. It's $2 for a load of laundry and $1 for a dryer. And once you walk back outside, they do have all the rules and regulations posted right there on the plexiglass, and then you head out. All right, stepping into the men's bathroom here, you can see they've got a double sink there. They do have 2 toilets and 2 showers in here as well. If you walk straight in, the sinks are on your left-hand side, and you've got 2 toilets there. Typically no issues ever getting in there. It does get crowded in June and July when the campground's packed because of the summer months. First shower here, it's a smaller shower. Good water pressure, good hot water, have never run out. There is a wheelchair accessible shower located in the back there with a nozzle that you can pull off and hose yourself down. Again, in the wintertime, not a big issue because there's typically very few people here, but in the summertime, it can get a little crowded. All right, we're now leaving the office and headed back towards the campground. We're on the northernmost road. There is a dump station located there on your left-hand side if you would need one. Guess this is a good place to note that the water in the dump stations, they are not available during the winter months. The only thing that's available is electricity. 50 amp power. So if you need water or need to dump, there is a Wyoming Welcome Center that's about 5 or 6 miles away that's open year round that you can typically use. Earlier in the video I mentioned that Gate 1 was not user friendly to enter for RVs, and I'm about to show you the reason why. So day to day in your vehicle, you can actually use this as a convenient way to enter and exit the campground. However, as you can see here, there's a railroad bridge. So this underpass is very small. It is 11 feet 6 inches. So most rigs will not fit underneath there. Obviously some will if you got a pop-up or something like that. But this is a convenient way to enter and exit if you are not hooked up. So keep that in mind. As you get up here off this gravel road, you'll hit the pavement, and this is actually Randall Avenue. If you stay on this road in the direction that I'm headed right now, you will hit Gate 1, and you can exit the base there as long as that gate's the gate's open. The hours do fluctuate, so make sure that you check that. Okay, we are going to go in a different way now. This is actually the third and final way that you can get into the campground. The first one was the loop around from Gate 5 and also from Gate 2. That was the long dirt road, gravel road that you'd bring your rig in on. The second one was the low pass off of Randall Avenue. And this is the third and final way that you can get into the campground, which is actually off of South Creek Drive. You'll come up over, this is another long gravel road. Don't recommend that you bring your rigs in this way. Number one, you can't get to it from the north because of the low bridge that you saw as we were driving on the pavement. Otherwise, you'd have to pass the main entrance to get in. It's also important to note that there are wild pronghorn that roam the base, so please be careful with those. They will walk across the road right in front of you, and they belong here. They know they're protected, so just be careful of them. They also have mule deer that roam the base, so just be aware for those. As you're coming in, you should know where we're at. On your right hand side, that is the office, so we will go ahead and pass the office and loop around, and then we're going to get into the actual campsites and give you a map and show you the various sites that FamCamp has to offer. And you can kind of visually see each and every site. So for planning purposes, you'll be able to kind of have an idea of what site you're going to get or which one you would like. There are back-end sites, there's some pull-through sites, there's overflow sites, there's some tent sites, and there's actually 2 cabins that FamCamp rents out to. One of them's directly in front of you, and then there's another one that's off to your right. So we're going to go ahead and hang a left here and go to my rig, which is on the left here in spot 28. And then we'll throw up a map and go through the sites. Alright, here's a site map for you. You can see that they have 40 sites on the map. They are color coded depending on the size of the sites. Give or take, these are estimates. I have a 41-foot fifth wheel, and I'm currently in slot 28, which is calls for a 35-foot max length. However, my 41-footer fits in there. I just can't park my truck there. However, there's ample parking in the fields right next to your site, so that's not a big concern. So you can go ahead and take a look at those sites. Back ends, the only pull-throughs are 33 through 40. They're opposing pull-ins, so all of your big rigs will fit there. All right, let's go on a driving tour of the sites. So we're starting off at site 28. Actually, that's my rig right there, parked in 28. This goes 28 through 21. So there's 27 right next to me. There's 26. 25. 24. 23. 22. And the last one there is 21. So this area right here is actually a dog walk area. They've got trash cans and doggy bags there to pick up after your pet. Standard rules applies. Dogs on leash, pick up after them immediately. But there's lots of open areas, nature trails that you can actually take your canine friends out and get them some exercise. So we're going to hang a left and we're going to go down sites 10 through 1. So that little Winnebago is actually in site 10, site 9, site 8, site 7, site 6, site 5, site 4, site 3, site 2, and the last one is site 1. Alright, we're going to go back and loop back behind sites 29 through 40. Sites 33 through 40 are the pull-through sites. I just did notice on this map that there's actually 2 site 33s listed on here. So curious to what that's about. I might have to go out tomorrow and look at that and see. But I know for a fact that sites 33 through 40 are the pull-through sites. So the numbering might just be messed up with 29 through 33. So you're looking at the pull-through sites now. They are opposing pull-through sites. So sites 33, 35, 37, and 39 will be entered through the road I was just on. And we're taking a left. The even ones will be pulled in on this side. So that's site 40 and 39. That's site 38 and 37. Site 36 and 35. And sites 34 and 33. We have 5 back-end sites here, with the last one being listed as 29 Alpha. Worthy to note that that site does not have a sewer. It seems to be the only one in the campground that does not have a sewer. Alright, you're looking at some of the tent sites that they have, and then you have the 2 cabins located there. That building is not used, it is closed down. And then we hit sites 11 through 14. So that's 11, that's 12, that's 13, and that's 14. That's an old bathroom that's currently not used. And then we come up on the 30-foot back-end sites, sites 15 through 20. And we end up pulling in the parking lot of the office. The last areas that I want to cover are the overflow lots. They've actually got two of them. The first one is located on the west side of the campground, and it's a huge open area that they have available if you want to dry camp. During Cheyenne Frontier Days, this place gets relatively packed. No electricity, no services, no nothing out there. You have to be self-contained, but they do have the dump station that is available, and there is plenty of room. They actually go out and they paint lines there so folks know where they have to stay. So not a bad place when you can't get anywhere during Frontier Days. The other overflow area is actually located back behind the pull-through sites. It's much smaller than the area you just saw. During Frontier Days, they actually go out and they paint lines there as well, so folks know where they need to be contained. And again, no services out there. Everything's dry camping, so generators during the day. If you have solar, obviously that's a bonus, but plenty of area out there for dry camping, and those are typically open during Frontier Days. So I just realized that I've said Cheyenne Frontier Days quite a bit during this video. So for those of you that don't know, Cheyenne Frontier Days is the largest outdoor rodeo in the world. And it happens the last full week of July, and it brings the best rodeo, great concerts. Matter of fact, it's 2023 right now. So this year's lineup includes Eric Church, Old Dominion, Zach Bryan, Tim McGraw, got Cody Johnson in there, got John Party. So it's really a great time, and it's a big reason why a lot of people come out in July. So come check it out if you're in town. All right, so there you go, the review of F.E. Warren Air Force Base FamCamp. Hopefully you got some utility out of this video and a better understanding of how the campground's laid out, some of the facilities and amenities that they have to offer, as well as the best way to get in and out of the facility, and the use of the various gates on base. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. And until the next time, make sure everybody's staying safe. And don't forget, minimize and mobilize.